All right. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? We are here at the job site. It's early Saturday morning, and we have come to the point of removing the existing fence, the gate, so we can install the new one right there. Pops, he spent a few hours yesterday evening after I left rolling on a fresh coat of paint on it. So you can see right there, it's nicely painted already. We are gonna install the screen mesh on it. Here he was hard at work yesterday, but there it is. So we are at the final phase of the project. There's Luna. Hi baby. Hi baby. What's up, baby? So this is the final phase. The removal of the old gate, including this little section here, right here. That section's got to go. I have to find a new spot for this one. I might go up here, since the mailman's already used to the box being there. I might install it there, but that's none of my concern right now. The concern is remove this guy, this existing fence gate, remove that section right there, install a post right there, which is that guy. I have to break concrete there, cut out, drop it in, re-pour concrete, and that should be it. I may have to extend the chain. I have to install the hardware back on there, the brackets there. I have to do something like this. My gate is going to come up to here, so this little bracket here might be shorter, might not be as long. So you can see that this one here almost comes out. If I wanted, I had to extend a little tail here so it can still catch. But the one I did, the brand new one, comes all the way up to here. It's about 16 feet. There's my crow's foot right there. That's where it 16-foot mark is from the wall. Mine is a 3-inch post. So yeah, guys, this is the beginning of the day here on Saturday, and we're at the final phase of it. The demo of the existing gate, install of the new gate, install of the wire mesh, install a post, and do all our connections there. I think that we are gonna have a good day. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right, baby? That's Luna. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. Yes, baby. Yes, to family, Luna. What's up, everybody? What's up, baby? Look at it. Look at it. That's it. Right there. You're gonna be good. So, hang tight. I'm gonna, post as many updates as I can. Hopefully you guys will get an idea and appreciate what it takes to do something like this. It's been a good project. It's been definitely enjoyable for, for somebody like me. Like I said, I've been doing this for about 25 years, something like that. And I enjoy things like that. This is what I chose to do. And I want to speak to the newer guys, the younger guys, and possibly girls too. There's some girls coming into the construction force, welding in particular. If you guys want to get into something, make sure it's what you guys like to do. Make sure it fulfills you. Make sure it's something that makes you feel like you accomplished something. It has to come from the heart. It has to come from within you. Something that you like to do. If you do that, there's an old saying: when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. This, for me here, I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. I love ironwork. I love welding. I love fabricating. I love building things in all together. I remember one time I had a conversation with one of my younger boys. He says, "Hey, Dad, you love welding?" I says, "Yeah, I love welding." And he stood quiet for a little bit.
And he said, then he looked at me and he says, would you do it for free? Since you love it so much? And then I stood quiet. And I thought about it for a little bit, and I'm like, this was my response. I says, well, son, I do love it. I love it a lot. But if I didn't have bills to pay, rent to pay, and food to eat, yeah, I'll probably do it for free. That's how much I love my craft. But you know, since this is the real life. Real life, we have to pay rent, we have to pay food, we have to pay bills, we have to pay everything. So obviously this is Pops. I'm doing a project for Pops right here. This is for him. I respect that old man a lot. He may not, I told him this one day, he may not have inherited me millions of dollars, but he did inherit me one thing, and that was to be honest, to be a hard worker, and to wake up every day and do the best you can in life. So that for him, for teaching me how to do that, I'm giving, this to me here, since I love doing this type of work and doing it for the old man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing already right there. So to recap, to everybody that's looking for something to do, so you know, for all the young guys, whatever you do, wake up, God first, say thank you to Jesus, and show me the way, give me wisdom, and give me the strength to figure out what it is that I need to do, because he knows what you need to do. And you ask him that, you always put God first, you always have that connection. You have to connect, guys. Connect with him and tell him, ask him, show me the way, and this right here, that's what I did. I've been trying to better my relationship with the Creator, and this said here, this is what you like, what you're gonna enjoy doing, and it's been dead on. It's been dead on. This I enjoy. It makes me feel like I accomplished something. Every day that I go home and I rest and I take off my boots and I have a sense of fulfillment. It makes me feel whole. This right here. I've always been in construction, but construction is very broad. Welding and ironwork is where my passion is, and it's what gives me the most sense of fulfillment. So for all you young guys out there, look, you know, struggling, looking for something to do. Not everybody can wear a suit and tie. Not everybody can be a doctor or a lawyer. Look into the trades. There's a lot of union trades out here in LA, and I'm sure it's the same thing in, you know, whatever part of the world you're at. Yeah, if you're in the U.S., well, you know, I'm lucky to be here in SoCal, in LA. The union's pretty strong right here for the labor. The labor force is pretty strong. So look into that. You know, if school wasn't my thing, you know, when I was young, you know, for not because, you know, I couldn't read or write or add one or, you know, 2 or 3 numbers. It's because it was rough back then. Growing up in the 80s and 90s in LA, it was rough. If you guys from this area, you guys know what I mean. So it was active back then. So, you know, going to public schools like Morningside, Inglewood High, Hawthorne High, Lusinger, it was popping. So you guys know. And it was because I don't like it. It's just because you had to do other things rather than go to school. You had to protect yourself back then. It was rough. But anyways, without any further ado, I want to thank everybody that engages with me in the comments. I want to thank everybody that watches my videos, my content. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go ahead and get into this project, and I'll keep you guys updated.